What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Welcome back to another episode of my Cricket Captain 2018 Windies Career. We got our first win of the series in the last episode, and we are back with some one-day internationals against Bangladesh. Few changes. We welcome back Chris Gale to the side. Darren Bravo's in the one-day side. Shai Hope, Pollard, Russell, Narain. We've got some big game players that are coming back, and hopefully we can make it count against this Bangladesh side. We have lost a toss. We have had to go and bowl first, and I think what I'm going to do is change this to... I'm just going to do one game per episode, so we're going to do this as medium. So it'll be basically the boundaries, it'll be the wickets and the chances. So hopefully that will go and work well for us. Pace bowling, front foot offside, and Hark is front foot offside, so we want to make them back and back. Cool. Now, originally we weren't going to see Kemar Roach in this side. He wasn't initially selected. Kemo Paul was in there. It did mean that we had basically all-rounders, I think, down to number 10, which I didn't really like doing. Huck is leg side and leg side as well. Okay, cool. Sweet, so we've got that sorted. I need to get my head around that, you know, now that the fours and stuff are going to be recorded as well, rather than just the chances, because basically when it came to a test match and there was a cutscene like this, you would say, essentially it meant that there was a wicket. So I do need to try and, I guess, get my hopes down just a little bit, especially against this very strong Bangladesh side. We're going to need to try and peg it back early on. I'm hoping that later on it is going to turn a little bit. We do have a couple of spinners in the side today in the form of Narain and Bishu, who has been in incredible form in the test series. These openers have gone and got absolutely smacked, so they will be coming out very early on. Andre Russell into the attack, old Dre Russ, and we're just going to try and play through as much as we can these fielding restrictions without Bangladesh getting too many on the board, but that does not seem to be happening. No one can keep the runs down, they can't keep the runs away. Huck has come into the side, he wasn't in the test side, but he is doing a brilliant job here, it must be said, as the 50 has come up for Bangladesh, and the runs just do seem to be coming very thick and very fast at the moment. Could be time to change it up, bring in a little bit of spin, because at the moment the seamers are getting tonked around all over the place. So we will bring in Narain, and it's quite good because we do have oh, there we go. So we do have both Narain and... what is this doing? There we go, now we're sorted. We do have Narain and we do have Bishu, who both bowl... I guess Narain bowls both ways, doesn't he? You know, he's that mystery spinner, whereas Bishu is the out-and-out leg spinner. So it'll be interesting to see how that does work out for us here today. We're going to make the field ultra defensive, because I feel as though that is what we need to do at this stage if we are going to get anything out of this game, it must be said. But Shai Hope's doing a fairly decent job behind the stumps. He did have a very lean run with the bat in the test series, well, the test series recently, I should say, which has seen him dropped from the test side in place of, I think, Dowrich is the first choice keeper that we do have. But even the spinners aren't working for us here, so I don't really know what we can turn to next. It is a good batting track, don't get me wrong, but we need to try and get some of that test bowling momentum that we had, you know, especially after that win in the second test going our way. There's an edge which hasn't been taken. It was a tough chance, would have been a great catch by Shai Hope had he managed to take it, but not the case, and we really do need a breakthrough sooner rather than later, you would feel. Otherwise we are going to be chasing a big total here, it must be said. Second 4 of the over, spinners aren't working, the paces aren't working. What the bloody hell can we do? Let's bring back Kemar Roach, see if he can get some fire in his belly. Well, that is going to fire him up. He's gone for a 6, first ball on his return. Come on, boy. Whew! This is some clinical hitting we have seen here from Bangladesh so far today. None of this, we didn't see any of this in the test series whatsoever. Kemar Roach is just getting absolutely tonked all over the place. He's gone for 30 in his first 3 overs, and we just don't really look like taking a wicket, to be fair. I'm going to keep Narain on because he's the most economical guy at the moment, going at 5s, which does say quite a lot. That one there has been worked away. I think that's going to be Huck's 50. 121 for none is the score. And this episode, first of all, is looking like it's going to be going for a long time with the way that we have worked it. But Come on, boys. We need something. We need something from someone. A breakthrough from somewhere, surely. Kyron Pollard, is he going to be the man to get it? No. Good chance. Good effort out there in the deep, but not taken. And maybe we should have just gone... You know what? I'm going to change this now to just low. Just because otherwise we are going to be here all day. It does mean that when we do get a stoppage, that it is going to be a chance. But I really don't know what else that we can do, to be fair. Bangladesh going at 7 runs per over. Tamir Iqbal has just gone and picked himself up 100 off of 89 balls. And what else, really, can we do to try and stop this onslaught? It could potentially be that we don't take a wicket at all, which in a 50-over game is absolutely clinical. There we go. Andre Russell's finally got one. Huck gone for 117 off 114. But the damage has already been done. It must be said, ladies and gentlemen, there is very low chance that we are coming back from this game with anything less than 325 being chased. And fingers crossed. I mean, we are going to need, to be fair, we are going to need our guys. We are known for our batting, especially with the lineup that we have here today. We are going to need those batters to absolutely fire here today if we've got anything. Roach comes back, gets an LBW, and we're just going to try and hope that we can get a little bit of momentum in this back end of this innings. Andre Russell has been absolutely pumped here today, it must be said. The guys have come back, to be fair, and have bowled well. But the damage was done early on, and there was really, to be fair, no coming back. There, oh, I was going to say, that's a chance. That's an edge, surely, but it's not. And Shakib is just going bonkers here. And so is Iqbal. 151 now. 8 overs left to go. 294 on the board already. Let's bring back the captain, Jason Holder. I'm not even sure if... I think he is the captain, to be fair. I was going to say, not even sure if he's the captain. But it doesn't matter, because the amount of... Oh, there we go. A catch off a free hit. The amount of no balls, the amount of extras that we are bowling is incredible. Good catch there by Hope. That's going to give him some confidence. But, as I said, look at that. 4, 4, 2, 4, 6 from Tamir Iqbal. And he is moving along here closer and closer to... Oh, Shy Hope. I was just singing your praises before. He is moving... Oh, my God. 4.6444. 195 of 141. I was saying he was moving along ever so nicely towards that double hundred, and you'd have to bet on him getting it here, to be fair. And the Windies, oh my God, we are going to need an absolute... We're going to have to climb an absolute mountain here to get this total. 202, that has got to be the highest score by a Bangladeshi player, surely. No, I can't think of any Bangladeshi players off the top of my head that do have a double century that are playing international cricket at the moment, especially in the one-day format. Holder finally gets one down the leg side. 220 off 151. Tamir Iqbal, take a bloody bow. You have done excellent. And I did say, I said 325. They are at 400. 404. 411 for 5. How are we meant to chase this down? You just got to go full aggression from the start and really hope that things go in your favour. Which, I mean, that's unorthodox from Chris Gale. Not really used to what we're seeing, but it will do. It will do. It will do. What do you do in a situation like this when you need 8 runs and over from the start? I mean, we're doing, to be fair, we're doing a fairly decent job of hanging in there. Man, this pitch must be an absolute road. But... Oh, don't tell me that's... Oh, that's Lewis gone. 34 off 24. He was looking good. Gale's looking even better, though, which is promising to see. And Braithwaite, don't... Oh, my God. I put you back in the side because you've got 5-star form and you get out for a bloody golden duck. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You have got to be kidding me. You are dropped for the next game, my friend. You are out of here for the next game. Right. Still, 8.1. We're going to need a Chris Gale special here if we are going to get up over the line. And already, I don't want to say already that we've lost, but what can you do in a situation like this? We still need 305 runs off of 36 overs. It's at 8 runs and over already. And for some reason, the Bangladeshi seamers are getting a hell of a lot of movement compared to what we got. So I really don't know what we can do. Chris Gale, come on, Bravo. I need you to up that run rate, bud. I need you to up that run rate. We can't really have you going at anything less than 100. And these dot balls, these chances, oh, 3 in a row. I was going to say, you've made it up with a 6 and a 4. at the back end. But Chris Gale's actually gone and hit himself 100. I don't know how many balls that did come, but we will go and take it. It's what we need, and we just need him to keep going. We need Bravo to keep going. He's brought up his 50 as well. That run rate has gone below 8, and that is not what we need. Chris Gale gone for 109 off of 73. Shy Hope, batting preference, very defensive. You're not going to be doing that here today, buddy. You are going to be going out with a bang. And if you don't go out with a bang, then we are going to definitely lose this game. Wow. We are going to make some changes. It's the first game of the series, and we are going to be making some big changes. Braithwaite's going to be out. He made a duck. Shy Hope's going to be out. Didn't keep that well. And now he's gone and made just 1. So he is going to be gone for game number 2, you would have to feel. And now the spinners are getting the job done. 8.3 is the runs required. We're going to need an absolute, I was going to say, a special here from someone. Andre Russell, you smashed, I think, the fastest ton in, oh God, in CPL history the other day. We're going to need you to do that here again. And you're not going to do that, because for some reason, this pitch has just completely changed from when we went in and had a bat. There is no way, unless Jason Holder can do something here, that, oh my God, what is up with all these LBWs? All this guy's doing, he's got 5-fer. I mean, good on him. But he's just putting it up on he's basically just bowling Yorkers, and he's getting wickets. And this is kind of what I expected to happen. We were either in this game, oh, is that a hat-trick? I was going to say, we were either in this game going to get semi-close, win it, or we were going to just get absolutely pumped. And the last option is probably the one that we are going for here at the moment, with 175 needed. Still 20 overs left to go. If we did have wickets in hand, you know, we could have potentially done it, but no way that that is going to happen now. And it's just going to really be, to be fair, just a question of how few they get us out for. And there we go. So apart from Chris Gale and Bravo, really nothing to write home about. 34 from Lewis, he got a good start. Apart from that, as I said, nothing really there. When a team scores 400 plus against you, it's going to go, as I said, one of 3 ways. And this one here went the lowest way that we could expect. We only just outscored Tamim Iqbal personally by 22 runs. So he almost beat us, to be fair. Hassan took 7 for 52. So good performance by both those guys. And Huck 117. They put on, I think they put on about 200 for that first partnership. Yeah, 242. That's got to be some kind of record. After that, we kind of pegged it back a little bit, but it was, as I said, just too little, too late, to be fair. And that is the first one-day international done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen. We will be looking to try and bounce back in the next episode, because, to be fair, there's going to be some changes. Shy Hope's going to be out. Braithwaite's probably going to be out. We're going to need some more support for Gale. So fingers crossed that we can go and do that there. Do hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. If you have, remember to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching. And until next time, ka kite anō. See you soon.